I've been having this serious urge to speak about opportunity. And I think I need to say a few things about opportunity for as many as those that will be able to understand where I'm coming from. So many of us we are not actually always ready. We clamor for, but when we are there, it always seems like we are not ready. Okay, a very good example. I have a friend, it's an example now, like an instance now. I have a friend who is very close to the Oni of Ife. He's very close to the king. So I've always disturbed that my friend. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ó yá mú mi dáàfin now, jẹ́ kí n dáàfin mo fẹ́ rí kábíyèsí. And listen to this, mo fẹ́ rí kábíyèsí because in your mind, when you see kábíyèsí, you will be able to blow from there, so to say. And this friend now decided to listen to you and took you to the palace and you were able to see Kabiyesi. So now this is the real question. After seeing Kabiyesi, what next? So now, somebody has been able to take you to where the opportunity you've been looking for all this while. Now you have seen the king. After you saw the king, what next? So many mistakes we make is that after seeing the king, you will still expect the same person that took you to see the king to help you navigate your life with the king. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. I actually am not, I don't really buy the school of thought that opportunity comes but once. But yes, there are some opportunities that might not come again. So whoever is listening to my voice now, you might have had some opportunities that came, but you were not able to utilize. But you can always reset your time. You can always talk to your research and reset your time. But the bone of contention now is, after you've been placed at that opportunity, what's next? So that leaves you with the question, how ready are you? How prepared were you before you met the king? So meeting the king now should be interpreted by you guys figuratively now. So before you met the king, how prepared were you? How ready were you? What things were in your mind? I was listening to some piece by Femi Lazarus, Apostle Femi Lazarus, and it was talking about people saying, what is your next 5 years goal, 5-year goal, 10-year goal? In the next 5 years, what are you going to become? In that piece, it was like, hey, tomorrow, when I say tomorrow, I mean literally tomorrow. What is the plan on ground? What do you even have, prepared upstairs? That because if you are not prepared and the opportunity comes, you are being given the platform, or you are being given the grace, or you are being given the tool. What's next? So many a times, it is not even when you have been given that opportunity. It is your preparedness. So that is why so many persons tend to fail, because they were not ready before the opportunity came. So you cannot be on a platform with every tool. I mean human resources now. You cannot be on a platform with every tool to annex your greatness with the potential that you have, and you are not making use of it. Think about it. The moment you're able to do something and 1, 2, 3, 5 persons applauded you, my brother and my sister, you have to stay on that. You must not go down. The persons that applauded must refer you to another person that can applaud. That is the secret. So when you do something, whatever skill you possess, or whatever power you have, or whatever opportunity you've been given, and we are applauded on that skill, the first person that said kushe must be able to give you someone else that can say kushe, and that's how the kushe must continue. So sometimes the opportunity given to you or to us is not the actual issue. It's not the actual issues. It's not the actual problem, or it's not the actual thing to work on. The real thing to work on is the person, is the mind. So when an opportunity comes for you, and you are still waiting for the person that prepared, or that that brought about the opportunity, you are still banking on that person to continue for you. You are not ready. So what should you do? You have been given the opportunity in a way that you could be celebrated. You have to go and do some homework yourself, which so many cannot do. The sacrifice. You have to go on your personal research so that you can be able to sit around that opportunity. If not, the opportunity will go. And the funny thing about humans, we humans, the funny thing about us is it is only value that humans appreciate. Humans appreciate only value. Everybody will spend their last couple for value. Quote me, for value. Everybody will spend their money on value. So if you are still in that same position, even after you've been given the opportunity, and you are not working on yourself, you have to always check your phone. You have to always check the number of people that have called. You have to Mama trace every time. These are the things that help growth. But if you are not looking towards this, you are on the one level, omawa. Life is not being configure. If people that have already attained stardom and all, if they could still keep working on advertisements, paying for advertisement, for promotion, pay for this, pay for that. Even at the level that they are, I don't want to mention names. Even at the level that they are, where people are even celebrating them already, and they are still paying for this, paying for that, paying for promotion, paying for this. You have to think about it. They keep paying. They keep running adverts. They keep running skits and things like that. These are the innovations that must come. So before you quarrel with someone that is doing better than you in the same vicinity that you are, opportunity must not be lost. Because how much more believers when you have authority over some things. So when you do the truth is, in as much as we are working hard, we must work wisely. It should be hard work and wise work. I don't want to bring down the place of hard work. Hard work is very, very important. Sleepless nights and all. But it should be hard work plus wise work. Wise work. And this has to do with your research. Your personal discipline, personal sacrifice and things like that. So when you are being placed on that high position, I just use the king as an example. When you are being placed on that high position, that high pedestal, you must do everything possible to stay there. But nobody is going to help you. You will help yourself.